It's already the middle of a new month. Insane. All right, let us get uploaded here. We're going to get going. And thanks, everybody. I'm excited to share with you. And I want you guys to really think about
middle of a new
what it
month.
would be like in 2025 to create a reoccurring income stream. And I mean, create that reoccurring income stream without the grind. Without having to work really, really, really hard for that income stream. And you're going to learn how that is possible today. Let me check one more thing. Okay, let me get Michelle in here. Okay, Michelle, I just made you co-host, my friend.
Yep,
All
I
right,
got
perfect. I am gonna get going here. Okay, guys. Awesome, love it. People all over. Texas in the house, let's go. Okay, guys, let's just go ahead and rock and roll and get started. I'm gonna record. Welcome. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to walk through with you. You're going to get away, leave here tonight with a clear picture of what it takes to really build a successful business and community to multiple income streams without the grind. Okay, I'm actually going to share a strategy with you of how you can do this in 1 hour a day. You're going to learn about that today. So pay attention. If you have any questions, hold them to the very end, and we'll see if we have time to open up for questions. Okay, so try to get rid of the distractions because there's going to be some really great information tonight. So let me share my screen and we are going to get rocking and rolling here. Oh, wait just a minute. Let me. All right, I'm using a new platform here. So let me just make sure the automations are off here. All right, so today we're going to talk about how to turn your passion into profits and how to launch a community and create reoccurring income. So you guys know what reoccurring income is, right? I mean, we all have reoccurring bills. Why not also that reoccurring income stream? Thank you guys. I am feeling so much better. Thanks for asking, my friend. So the problem that most entrepreneurs face, you guys, is the lack of inconsistent income. You know, they have this vision of having their own online business, but then they see themselves struggling to stand out in social media to create content. Their content isn't working, which results in burnout, which results in going back to their old life. So I want to make sure today, you as an entrepreneur, you can see how there is a better way. Okay, that's what you're going to be learning today. And so today, what else you're going to discover is the power of community, simple steps to follow, what to avoid, and you're going to hear some really good success stories today as well. So I just want you to imagine with me for a minute. Okay, imagine you having a business that not only provides you with a reliable income that comes in every month, but it gives you the freedom. How many of you on here want more freedom in your life? Put yes in the comments if you want more freedom in your life, because this gives you the freedom that truly matters to you. You know, that freedom to have more time with your family, to create your passions, your purpose, and the life you've always dreamed of. Yes, I love that. Well, you're in the right place to learn how to do that. So I just want you to imagine having that, because by the end of this webinar tonight, you're going to know exactly how to get that without the grind. So real quick, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I live in Kansas. It's freezing here today. I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a grandma to 5. And time with my family, you guys, has always been the most important thing to me. I did everything I could to never put my kids in daycare, so I never wanted to miss those moments. And if I go back to 2022, I was super stressed and I was overwhelmed. My bank account didn't look the way I thought it would look. How many of you have ever been there before? You look at your bank account and you're like, man, I thought I would be way more further along. Am I the only one that has felt like that in life? Because that was literally me in 2022. And then the disappointment and the guilt came, you guys, because not only did I not have enough money in my bank account, I didn't have enough money to do the things I wanted to do as a mom and the memories I wanted to make. So I started searching. And I wasn't making money online. I wanted to figure out, I was like, I see other people having their own business. Why can't I? I just couldn't figure out. I spent so much time watching YouTube videos, so much time searching and Googling and researching, and nothing was connecting for me. And then I discovered digital marketing. And first of all, I ignored digital marketing for months. You know why? I thought you had to be tech savvy. And not only do I never want to learn tech, I don't like tech. So that's why I was apprehensive to look at digital marketing. And then I found this blueprint that said no tech. And it said I could make 100% profit. So I launched my own online business. And one of the things I did when I launched my business in September of 2022, in November of 2022, I launched my own community. And here's why. I wanted my potential customers and I wanted my customers to feel part of something. I wanted to get to know them. I wanted to learn why they wanted to have their own business. So I created a community and I really started creating just a culture of people that could be heard and validated and seen. And we all could celebrate our successes or share our struggles and really work together. So that was a community that I created, you guys, in November of 2022. And today, sharing this with webinar with you, it has 49,000, like 600 people in it. Like we have a size of a town. But here's the great part. It's people from all over the world that I have met and had the most amazing relationships with, all because I created a community. And now, because of the community, because of social media, because of digital marketing, because of my email list, you guys, I've made over $5 million since November of 2022. So I am telling you right now, when I was disappointed in my bank account just a little over 2 years ago, how this has completely changed my life. And you are going to learn that strategy that I've followed. Okay, I'm going to teach you that today. And it has everything to do with the power of community and why it's a game changer in 2025. So let me share with you guys how a community saves you time and scales your business so much faster because it builds instant trust and credibility. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. So you can create social media, and it's exciting to use social media because there's 5 billion people on social media, right? But you guys, there's 5 billion people on social media. So how are you going to stand out? And so what I started doing is I created content on social media and I would get them in my email, right? And then get them inside my community. It built that know, like, and trust so much quicker because people could hang out with me every single day in my community. So they would buy from me. It totally shaved off their learning curve and compressed the time they went from complete stranger to wanting to buy from me. This is why launching a community for any business should be one of the most important things that you can do because everybody buys from people. Connection equals currency. The next thing is, oh, this is my favorite part. It eliminates the constant content hustle. Your community gives you direct insight of what they need. So when I had my community, you guys, I just started asking them questions like, how can I serve you? How do you see your life in 3 years? How do you see your life in 3 months? How do you see your life in 3 days? They started telling me what they needed, and I just started providing that for them. And that is how I learned how to create content. And honestly, you guys, that is what's really built my $1 million brand. And I was able to create multiple income streams. And let me share with you how that's possible because I know who my perfect customer is. And I knew their pain points because I asked them and they told me. So I knew how to deliver value for them. And guess what? When you know somebody's pain points and you can deliver value, they'll pay for that transformation. Just like my son, he's a runner. We pay for coaches. When he's not running in college, I pay for coaches. We pay a lot of money for him to have that transformation. Just like if you go get a gym membership, we get personal coaches. So we have that transformation. And that's what people pay for. So it just made sense to me. But it boosts brand awareness, it boosts the authority because it's your community, you're delivering value, you're assisting people, and it's the fastest way to build a $1 million brand because you got your $1 million message because they tell you what they need to hear. I love this. She launched her community just a month ago. She's already grown it in just a month for free, by the way. She doesn't spend any money on ads to 170 members. She earns over 1,300 a month, plus 400 of that is monthly reoccurring income. In 1 month of launching a business around something she loves. Is that not fun? Like, you guys, who doesn't want to have fun when they make money? So I want to share with you how to turn a community into multiple millions of dollars. Okay, so grab a pen and paper real quick because I really want you guys to write this down because it doesn't take a lot of people to change your life. Matter of fact, write this down. 86 customers can turn into six figures. Yep, just 86. Ready? So if you have a community and inside of a community, one of your modules, and I'm going to show this to you guys, okay? One of your modules is a reoccurring income. Remember that transformation I was telling you about? And it's a reoccurring income. Let's say it's 97 a month. All you need is 86 customers. That is 8,342 a month. That is $101,104 on a yearly basis. That's just one income stream because inside the community, I show you how to add multiple income streams because not one size fits all, right? Like in the town that you live in, unless you live in a really, really small town, the town you live in, I bet you there's more than one restaurant. There's more than one clothing store. There's more than one gas station, one hotel, right? People like variety. You can create that in your own community and add multiple income streams by giving them what they ask for. Now, watch this. Let's add a zero to that 86. What about 860 customers? All you need is 860 customers, and you have a seven-figure community. 97 a month is 83,430 a month, which is $1 million a year, almost 100,000 a month income. Let me ask you guys a question. Would that change your life any? Can you let me know in the chat? Would that change your life any? And this is what I love. It doesn't take a lot of people. There's 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 100 or 860, and you have a $1 million community. Can I ask you a question? How I like that Jennifer's like, hell yes. Let me ask you a question. How long would you work to create a $1 million business? Because some people will work 40 years of their life at a job to not even to be able to retire. I can show you how to do this in 12 to 24 months, my friend. That's it. Would you trade 12 to 24 months for the rest of your life of freedom? This is what I love. There's 5 billion people on social media. And I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to do that, okay? Are you ready? Is this not screenshot this? You've got to screenshot this because this is all you need, right? So screenshot it real quick before I go. Okay, so let me ask you this question. Have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried creating content on social media? Have you ever tried going live? Have you ever tried buying ads? Matter of fact, I've not tried that one yet. So I can eliminate that cost for you if you don't want to do that. Have you ever tried building an email list? Have you ever tried direct messaging people? Have those things, 5 things, turned into $1 million business for you? Let me know in the comments. If it has not turned into $1 million business, let me know in the comments. Okay, no, you're in the right place, my friend. Okay, thank you guys for being so vulnerable and honest with me. So, what worked for me? Okay, you guys, I used social media. I gave them a free offer, which was a 10K and 30-day PDF. And to get that PDF emailed to them, they gave me their email, which added them to my email automations. And then inside my email automations, I added them to my community. Screenshot this. This is all I did. So here's why this is so important. You guys, social media is busy. I wanted to get them out of the busyness of social media and into my email list, which email list is amazing. Email equals income. But what I also notice is there's a lot of emails that go to spam. There's a lot of emails that go to promotion. So I was like, how can I get in front of them more? My community. So I made sure they were inside my community so I could love on them and get to know them better. This is what I started doing. This is a process I started doing in November of 2022. That's turned into over $5 million made. without the grind and without spending any money on ads. Who is willing to master this today? Who is ready and willing to master this today to be able to build a 6 and 7 figure community? Me. I love it. You guys, screenshot this. It's not harder than this. This is your clarity I'm giving you right now. You just now need the strategies, and then you just got to execute, right? Because there's certain ways to post on social media. There's certain offers to give that people actually want. I'm going to share with you how to figure out what they want without you having to figure it out. You do it by asking them inside your community, okay? So let's cover some simple steps real quick of launching a profitable community. So step one, define your community's purpose. So let me ask you guys a question. Who do you serve? Can you put that in the chat? Who do you serve? I have people in my community that are teachers and they serve other teachers. They help other teachers be able to have ideas for their classroom. I serve mamas, retirees, parents. Oh, I love that. Now, let me ask you one thing. So now that you know who you serve, okay, because again, what did I share with you a minute ago? You know who your perfect customer is, right? Then you know what their pain points are. So what would you, based on your perfect customer, who you serve, what would you love to share daily? Now, I have a lot of passions. Like I have a lot of passions. I love to travel. Oh my goodness, I love to be in nature. I love to kayak. I love football. I love my family. I love working out. I'm obsessed with a lot of things. But one true passion, and actually my purpose, is to help families become self-made millionaires. When I achieve that in life, I will be so fulfilled, just as fulfilled as I was giving birth to 6 children. Like it's that important to me. It's like right next to it. My kids always chuckle and be like, I think it's probably above us now. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. We laugh about it all the time, but I feel like that is why I was put on this planet is to really create self-made millionaires because I'm just a mom. I hate the word mom. I mean, I hate the word just with mom, but you know what I mean? Like I'm no, I don't have any fancy college degree or background, and I didn't come from anything like that. I just come from being a mom and wanted to never miss a moment with her children. And so this is what I love about this process. This is why I'm like, oh my goodness, if I can become a millionaire in the digital marketing space, anybody can. And community was a pivotal point for me because it allowed me to just serve people at a way I've just always think it's really, really cool to serve. So just think about what you would love to share daily. And you're going to actually hear from some people today of how they've created a community and be able to serve people doing things that they truly love. Okay? So I love that. So step two, build your community the right way. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the #1 platform to use, and I'm going to kind of show you how to set it up. And I'm going to share with you why it's the #1 platform. And I'm going to give you some tips of creating engaging and make it an engaging environment so people actually engage with your community. Okay, so let me show you something. Now, many of you right now listening, you might be going, "Oh, Michelle, it's definitely Facebook." No, it's not. And you're going to learn today why. And you know, I just got to share this with you before I share the community with you. I have a had, it's still out there. So if you're getting a DM from me on Facebook, it's not me. My Facebook account was hacked back in December of a year ago in December. So I think about that all the time. I'm like, oh my goodness, what if I would have built my community in Facebook? That huge community, I would have lost it. So that was the best thing I did is not do that. Now, the reason why I didn't want to do Facebook as my community because of all the distractions. And I wanted to go to a platform that just specialized in community. So for example, if you have to go to the dentist, do you want to go to somebody that is a full-time shoe shiner, but just on the weekends he's a dentist? you probably want to go to somebody that's a dentist full time, right? Because they know what they're doing. So that's kind of how I thought. I was like, man, if I'm going to house my family, my community, right? I want it to be a platform that knows how to serve them in the way that I would want to serve them. So I just quickly want to show you how did you know it was hacked? Gary, because I can't access it. Like I literally got a notification from Facebook that said, your email's been changed. Do you want to verify it? And I said, I didn't change my email. They hacked it. And they still go to my other Facebook account and will share my videos. Mm-hmm. And I've sent everything to Facebook. It's very bizarre to me. It's very bizarre. So yeah, so that's why I'm just not a fan of Facebook. So let me find my community real quick here. So this is my community. So you guys see 49,700. I thought it was 49,600. It's averaging growing by about 100 a day. So we're about ready to hit 50,000. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably cry, celebrate, do cartwheels. I don't know. It's like the coolest thing ever. And as you can see right now, there's 235 people just hanging out in there. But what I love about it, okay, because many of you may have never seen a community like this before. You guys, it gives your customers everything they need. So here's what I really love, right? Like there's pinned posts so they can make sure to not miss anything. Look at that. People can share their wins. Look at this, you guys. You go down here. We have 24,056 pages of wins. Do you think our program works? Yes or yes. And I just absolutely love that. So people get to share their wins. If they have questions, they can introduce themselves. I mean, look at all these categories. You get to create these categories for your community. And look at this. You can have a classroom. Like we have a getting started classroom. We have all about our digital growth ecosystem because we have a multiple different types of income to help everybody. But here's my monthly. This is what is charged monthly. So everything else in here is free community. And this is monthly. Isn't that awesome? So inside of your community, you can give it to people for free, but you can also have modules that you can charge people for, right? So look at all this different stuff you have in here. It's all organized. We do 90-day runs. So every day they get a 90-day video. It's got the transcript down here. Is this not awesome? Look at this, a calendar. We have live events all the time. Look at this. Like this is what you're watching right now. We have another webinar tomorrow. And look at all this training that we have. So I love how it's all just organized in one place. But here's what I love. There's a search engine, you guys. I can put the 2-hour day. Let's say I want to learn about the 2-hour workday. I can go here, look at this. So it even has a search engine. It's just like Google. So when you have your own community and you got people coming inside your community and they want to search stuff, they can. So I absolutely love that, right? And it like right now it's letting us know that we're doing this. So, and it allows you when somebody comes in, it allows you to welcome them and introduce them. So there's just so many key features that I absolutely love, but it's a program that is literally just for community building, right? It's kind of like your house. I don't think you want your house just built by somebody that does a little bit of house building. I mean, you want a solid house. And I look at my community as that solid foundation where I will be able to house 1,000 self-made millionaires because I will equip everything inside of it that is possible. So I am not that familiar with Facebook groups, but Elisa is. And she is also has her own community in school. So I'm going to have her come on and share with you guys because she was sharing some stuff earlier. I was like, wow, that makes sense, the difference of Facebook. So Elisa, you with us, my friend?
I'm here. Hi.
Thank you for sharing.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me on here. So, y'all, Facebook is just nothing more than a lot of noise, and we scroll, and we're not all in one place. And what I love about the school community, because I've done Facebook groups, I've been in vendor events, I have organized vendor events, and vendors shop from vendors. They bring all these people into your Facebook group and your shopping event and they purchase from each other and everybody else is just fluff. So when you have your own organized school community, I like to refer to it as a hub. Your hub is not censored, so you can say whatever you want and you don't have to worry about going into FB jail and using all these weird words. But you get to share that value that you're posting on your Facebook feed, that you're posting in your stories, where people are like seeing your stuff, but they're not really connecting with you. And when you're in a hub, you get to connect. And I started using this phrase from you, Michelle: connection equals currency. I mean, when they start to get to know, like, and trust you, they start to see that value, they come to you, and it's all in one organized place. So if you are on Facebook, if you are doing something in those stories and you're not sure if people are seeing it, they're probably scrolling by, but you get to know that they are engaging with you. Because what I love is the leaderboards. You didn't show the leaderboards. The leaderboards show you how much you're engaging, so you can do these contests. It's amazing, you guys. It's been a game changer.
I'm gonna, while you're talking, I'll show those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go here, you guys, and you can see who's engaging, who is, yeah, it's awesome.
It really is. It's a life changer, y'all. So if you're on Facebook, if you're doing Facebook groups, if you're doing a direct sales company where you're trying to get more clients, come on over to school. It's amazing.
So good. Yes. And what's nice is I love what you just said, because if you have, like a direct sales business or something like that, and you wanted to offer coaching or like a VIP day, you can have that in there. So people at any time can buy that from you. And I just love the way they have that set up. So what would be two pieces of advice you would give somebody launching their community?
Oh my goodness. I would say have a module where you are going to have it monthly, where you're sharing more detailed value. So in your feed, as I like to call it, that community page, that's where you're going to give the Facebook story stuff. But if they want the nuts and bolts to it, they've got to get into that monthly recurring income stream that's in one of your classrooms. Is that too? Because they're kind of combined.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. And I appreciate you giving the feedback on Facebook, because I
Oh,
just don't know much about Facebook. So,
it's
and
a
I'm
game
so
changer.
excited for you. What is the name of your community?
The badass business builders. I
I
have
love that.
embraced that badass because I am igniting the inner badass in everyone.
Yes,
Oh,
love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Did you guys see her energy? Like, how fun is that? Like, you get up. Do you act like that before you go to work, to your job, to make your boss richer? This is the fun about building a community, because you're doing it off of your purpose or your passion, and you just get something, you get a stand for it. I just love that. Okay, so let's just keep on going. So that is really the difference. Now, one of the things that I want to share with you is the fact of here creating an engaging environment. Okay. So, ready for this? You might want to write this down. How do you create an engaging environment so people will actually stick around? I'm going to give you three things. The first one is care more about helping people than you do making money. When people know you care, they won't leave. Okay. That's the first thing. It's the easiest thing, too, right? Because I think you care or you wouldn't be here. That's the first. The second one is I would ask a question every day. When I first launched my community, and I still do ask questions almost every day, I would ask a question. And the answer to those questions would give me the next question I need to ask the next day. Now, here's what I love, because you can take all of the answers to those questions and you can put them into ChatGPT and create the most powerful content, because those questions would be based on how I can serve them better in the community. Like, what are their pain points? What would they love their life to look like in 90 days or 6 months? So I knew how to help them. And then I would go respond to those comments. Okay. The third is a weekly live call. Now, many of you might be going, but Michelle, I don't know anything about community and I'm just new, or maybe you haven't even launched your business yet. This is where guests can come in. I have guests come in all the time. I had one of my six-figure income earners, a guest in my community today, right? Amy, that you guys are going to hear from, she's actually doing 2 trainings in my community this month. So I have guest speakers all the time. People love that. Now, here's the great part. Oh, I gotta unmute for this, or I have to stop sharing my screen for this because I teach you how to get guest speakers on and get an affiliate from them guest speakers. So if somebody in your community buys from them, you can add an affiliate income. I make about 80,000 a month in affiliate incomes. 80,000. That's off of products or coaching or mentoring that I did not create. That is from other and being monetized on YouTube and TikTok. But from affiliates, so you can literally have a community, have guest speakers on, and if they have a free offer to give them, they give them a free offer. That free offer delivers value, then offers an offer. If somebody would buy that offer, you get a 10% or 20 or 30% commission. So you can build a free community and have a bunch of affiliates in there as well. It's brilliant. So again, this is how you add multiple income streams and gets more engagement going on inside your community. So I love that. I had to stop sharing for that one because that is so powerful. Everybody should not put all their what is that all their eggs in one basket. You should have multiple income streams out there. We live in a world today where anybody can do that. Step 3, you need to monetize your community and build reoccurring income streams. Okay, this is why, and I'm going to share with you the 3 most effective ways to make money from your community. And this is why I started my community with it being free. And inside of the free, I had modules that I could do one-offs or reoccurring income. And those reoccurring income or one-off means somebody make a one-time purchase was what they asked for. So it wasn't like you don't create anything, by the way, before you launch your community. You do it with them because they tell you what they want. And I'm going to show you how to do that in 1 hour a day. Yeah, just 1 hour a day. Literally, I think most of us either scroll on social media or watch TV or text people back and forth for 1 hour a day. Imagine taking that 1 hour a day so you can create your $1 million community. Okay, so that's one way. The other way is you literally can do that through affiliates, like I just shared with you. There's a phenomenal way to do that. And the other way is to create your own product. So there's 3 different ways that you can do it. And I absolutely love that. So how to structure offers that create recurring income. Inside of there, you can take a module and you can make it reoccurring. So when somebody buys that, every month they pay for the value. And all you do is do like a weekly call plus the value that you put inside of it. How do you know what to put inside of it? Because they tell you, my friend. That's what your community is going to tell you. Again, it's who's your perfect customer, what is their problem, deliver a bunch of value, and then put that in an easy to follow way, and you give them to them to help them have that transformation. And you coach them and mentor them through that transformation. That's it. So those are the ways that you do it. And you just structure it in a way like that. And people love that. Matter of fact, I have a question. How many subscriptions do you guys have? Does anybody know offhand how many subscriptions you have? We have Netflix, we have YouTube, we have, how many apps do we have on our 8? 10, too many. Yes. So we all have subscriptions. So people have no problem adding another subscription when they can see it's a transformation. The only way they won't add your subscription, my friend, is if you don't have the transformation. That's why you need to be coached to teach and learn how to provide that transformation. And this is the secret of scaling from 0 to 10K. By learning the value and providing the transformation. You teach people that you have the transformation by sharing the benefits with them. And that is what I love. Okay, step 4, automate and scale for long-term success. So how you leverage automations to grow your community. This is what I did. And this is why I do not have to spend all day online. So I use social media, and I used to have to go live every day to build my business. And then when I learned this strategy, I got my life back. Like you think about it, I go live maybe like 4 times a month now. I used to go live for an hour a day. That was 30 hours a month. Now I'm 4. I got 26 more hours in my month back. And I'm making more money now than I ever have before. because I've learned to work smarter than work harder. So this is what I do. I create social media content. I get them in my automations. Then I get them immediately into my community because I can't depend on them to see my automations all the time because they might show up in spam or promotion, or they might just swipe by and not see it. But in my community, it's an app on their phone they can click on, and when they click on it, they're just hanging out with me in my community. So it just compressed time and built that know, like, and trust so much faster. And so the biggest mistakes people make is they literally just think that they can just post on social media and go live and buy my stuff, and they're not building that email list, and they're depending on social media. And social media algorithms can change at any time or can be banned at any time. Like we're dealing with that in the United States. We don't know if TikTok's still going to be here, right? We just don't know. But you know everything about your community because it's all in your control. And you get to give them what they want. So I want to talk to you about some of the top mistakes to avoid, right? Because this is what is keeping people stuck. Okay. They're waiting for the perfect time. I don't know. I mean, there's so much going on. Your life will always be like that. And as long as you allow your life to always be like that, your time will always be like that, and your bank account will always be like that. The best time is now. Matter of fact, I don't think there's ever been a better time to launch a business because of how we have the ability to add multiple income streams without spending a lot of money. That is what I absolutely love. So the other mistake, they focus more on having followers instead of the engagement and get them to become members. This is the most mistake. It's not about followers. Because I have built a $5 million business using mainly just TikTok. And I started with 0 followers back in September of 2022. It's not about the followers, it's how I was able to get them engaged through my community and through my email list. Overcomplicate things. Holy moly. Stop overcomplicating. People don't need more information. There's so much information out there. You guys can spend time on YouTube and be able to develop a car, put a car together, right? They don't need more information. All the information is out there. You know what they need? They need somebody to believe in them. They need to borrow your belief, and they need you to provide the transformation to them. And you can provide the transformation to them because you created a community and you asked the questions to know how you can serve them in 2025. So keep it simple and have fun. That's all I've done. I just kept it simple and have fun. And they fail to monetize. They don't think that they're worthy of it, or they don't think that they can do it, or they don't know how. That's the biggest mistake, because here's what happened when somebody has to pay for something, they value it more. So you help them have the transformation quicker because you've added value by charging them. So let's just kind of have a little conversation here before we keep on going. What happens if you don't create a community today? I mean, you can get stuck for another year watching other people be successful. What happens if you do start a community today? You'll be on your way to creating freedom, impact, and income. You've seen how powerful launching a community can be. Now let's build yours. And I'm going to invite you to do that with us. Okay. So what I want to do real quick is I want Tasha to come on here, because you guys, Tasha is just the most amazing human with the brightest light I've ever met in my life. And I will never forget, Tasha, the call we were on when you took the way you're making an income and you were able to intertwine it with your passion. Do you remember that day? How
Yes,
excited you were?
yes,
Yes. Do you want
that
to share
was
that?
so amazing.
Yes. Share that. I'd love that.
Okay, so Oh my goodness. First of all, I'm proud of you guys for being here because y'all could have been anywhere else tonight, but y'all chose to be here to learn something and to invest in yourself. And that is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. And that call Michelle is talking about, like I've been doing this thing, and then she was asking me like a simple question. It's about proximity. Shout out to Michelle S for the proximity part. But it's about who you're around, right? And who sees you. And that's what's so important about this community is that Michelle was able to see me and she was able to see something in me that I kind of let like go like a few years ago, right? Because I just got caught up into life and forgot about something that gave me so much freedom. And guys, y'all see it, y'all see those bikes? It's like cycling, like, oh my God. I'm like, what? How did I even not put those together? But again, that proximity, being in a community of people that love you and that want to see the best in you, that's who you want to spend your life around, is to have that kind of community. And then to have my own community. And guys, oh my goodness, it was like I didn't even realize at the time, but it was literally like a play on words. Like my community is global cycling community, right? But it's more than just cycling. It's really about freedom. What is it for you that brings you freedom? Like for me, it's cycling. When I get on my bike, I'm not thinking about anything else in the world. I'm at peace. And it's like, oh my God, it's like the best feeling. And that's what I want for you. Like it's people in my community that don't even want to cycle, but they're there because of the energy that I bring to them, and I can just wake them up and it's like they feel alive again. Like how many of you really want to feel alive again and someone to see a vision in you that you don't see in yourself? Thank God for the vision that he gives to me, that when people talk to me, I'm able to see what they can't see and help them bring it to fruition. Guys, that is the power of having a community of people that know, like, and trust you. That is a power that you can actually be in an environment, which I love this community, but I'm talking about school, because I too had a Facebook account, right? And that Facebook account, I had over 5,000 people and it got hacked, whatever, couldn't even get it back. And I'm like, what? What the hell? But here's the thing, I can say hell. It's like when I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, I'm like so concerned about what I'm saying. I feel so censored. But in the community, I'm like, I can let my hair down. Hair got left. I can let my hair down and be like, all right, y'all, this is what it is. I don't have to hold back. I don't feel censored. So if you guys are scared of being censored and don't want to be censored and want to really be your true, authentic self, a community is going to help you do that. And guess what? People in your community are there because they want to be there. It's not like on Facebook and these other platforms. It's so many other people. It's so many distractions. You got ads. You got all of these things. But when you have your community, that's your people. That is your people, and you get to create it. And guess what? You can let them in and you can let them out. Like, I mean, listen, sometimes you just have to let people go, right? Because you don't want the negative Nancy's or the doubting Bills in your community, right? And so if you want that power, if you want that freedom, like, oh my goodness, it just makes so much sense to have your own community. Because guess what? It's yours. Y'all know what happened with TikTok a few weeks ago. What happened? It was gone, right? There was nothing you could do about it. But guess what? When you have this school community, it is yours. It's nobody else's. It's yours. It's your baby. It's like you're birthing it. Sorry, men, if y'all out here. But you see what I'm saying? It's like you're carrying this thing for 9 months, and it's like, but guess what? You can grow this in less than 9 months, right? And you can just totally be you, do your thing, and just it's not even like work. It's like you just want to show up. You just want to be there. You just want to love on your people. And when you can do that, it is a whole new way of living. It's a whole new way of life. And I'm just inviting you guys to just come on over. Just do it for yourself. Invest in you. Because here's the thing. If you don't invest in you, why would somebody else invest in you? Right? You have to start with you first. And you are important. And whatever that dream is you have inside of your mind, guess what? It can come to fruition. And when you're around the like-minded group of people that believe and support you, guess what? You will get there that much faster. Can you believe that? You can get there that much faster. Proximity, Michelle S. I love that word. Proximity, proximity, proximity. Get into it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing. And you guys, that's what we're talking about. Can you imagine the community she is building and the energy and how she's going to lift people up every day? Are you having fun or what?
Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. This is like, I mean, it's like the best thing ever because I could not even think. like years ago, like how can I be around like-minded people? Because if y'all haven't realized it by now, I absolutely love cycling. I love helping people, and I want people to be free. Because can you guys imagine if you go to any place, any job, right? And people are there because they want to be there. It's a whole different kind of experience, right? And so for your life, wouldn't your life be so much better if you're doing something because you want to do it, not because you are forced to do it? It's a big difference. It's a big mind shift, right? And I really teach that inside my community about having that perception, having that mind shift, because you have to have that shift. And guess what? If you're around the same people every day doing the same thing on this cycle, not a bicycle, but on this cycle of go to work, go home, do the same thing over and over again, not growing, not learning, guess what? You're going to be stuck just like them. But if you don't want that kind of life for yourself, you have to put yourself in an environment where you can learn and grow. You must be learning something every single day. And God dang it, have fun with it. Learning should not be like boring. Learning is fun when you're doing it the right way with the right people. So thank you, Michelle.
Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, I'm just so proud of you. Oh, and it's so fun. You guys, it's so fun watching her like create this community and just it's evolving. And I can't even imagine in 6 months where her community is going to be and where she's going to be and the type of leader she's going to be in the community. And you guys, it's not about being an expert at anything. It's just about having a heart and truly wanting to be part of something and helping people. That's everything, right? So thank you, Tasha, so much for sharing. Okay, let's just keep on going here, you guys. And all right. So what's next, right? You're probably going, well, what's next? So what's next is I'm going to share with you guys, we're getting ready inside my Community Builders program to launch a 90-day Community Builders Challenge, where I'm going to show you how to launch and grow and profit in just 1 hour a day with the community. I'm going to show you how to simplify it, exactly what you need to do. Okay, so that's going to start. And when you join the legacy or the digital community builders program tomorrow, I'm doing a special launch training for those of you that get started today. Okay, so you got that special training that we're going to be doing to help you launch your community, kind of help you navigate through the community, right? I'll show you what it looks like here. And we want to help you launch the community of your dreams. Now, there's special pricing going on. You can pay monthly to be part of the program. The community is for the program is $97 a month, or you can pay yearly and it's only $970 for a year and you get full access. And you also get access to the inner circle training, okay? And the bonus of the 90-day challenge, which I'm going to show you how to work 1 hour a day inside a community and turn that into 20K in 90 days with your community. I teach you this outreach strategy. Matter of fact, if you guys were on today's outreach training today, if you're in my Community Builders program, and if you're on the outreach training today, what did you think of that? Put in the comments what you thought of that outreach training. Yeah, fire, amazing. I showed them how I do it, and they literally seen how it's brought me customers. Yeah, it has nothing to do with social media, by the way. It's a complete different outreach strategy. And so that's what you guys are going to learn. So you're going to learn not to only depend on social media, but the fastest way to build a steady stream of income that pays you month after month is through community building. It truly is. So let me show you inside the community. Okay, let me just go here. So when you're inside of it, okay, this is what it looks like inside of it. You can go to you can see there's some pin posts, right? And if you go to the classroom, you're going to go start here. Okay, and then here's our community builder blueprint. You're going to start going through that, right? It's just step by step. It literally walks you through it. And it's not long training, 15 minutes, 8 minutes, right? The shift is a little bit longer, 17 minutes, right? Setting up your community a little bit longer because I walk you through all of the steps, but it just literally walks you through step by step. Something else I'm going to share with you. Okay, we have this, and matter of fact, I don't know if it's been updated. Let me see. Oh, where's it at? Well, Alisa has already got lifetime access. When you refer 10 people, you guys get lifetime access to this, which means you never have to pay. So you invest 97 today and you refer 10 people, you get your refund back on the 97. If you do it within a week, if you do it before the 30 days is up, you get a refund. After that, there's no monthly expenses on it. And the top 10 who refer at least 10 get an all expense paid trip to my lake house where I'm going to sit down with you and we are going to completely customize your $1 million community. You're going to have a 2-year plan on what it takes to build that from a brand new community. It's an all expense paid trip that you get. You have live Q&A. It's posted in here. You can see it by the months, and it's live Q&A that we have in here as well. This is the inner circle that you get access to if you do the yearly, right? It's all of these inside of here that you get access to. Many other things. We have some copywriting training that's going to be launching soon. There's new things added all the time, but it gives you every single thing you need to build a very successful community. But I don't want you to be overwhelmed with it. That's not the goal. The goal is for you to make an impact, right? Not overwhelmed. So the 90-day, when we start that, it's going to give you just an action step every day. What you know, you're going to know exactly what you need to do for 1 hour every day. So I know I'm so excited for her. Yes. Yes. So here's the link. If you do want to get started, I just put in the chat. If you do want to join the Digital Growth Community Builders Program, it's right there. Click there. You can, when you click on it, you're going to see where it says 97 a month. You click on that. The moment you're inside, the moment you go there, you can either pay at 97 a month or you can pay for the year at 970. So what I want to do real quick is I want to have Celine come on and share. Celine just recently launched her community as well. You should be unmuted.
I'm unmuted. I was hoping you didn't put me after Tasha. I was like, Tasha. And Tasha, I have a bike. That's my son's, and I don't ride bikes, but you make me want to think about riding a bike. So I might actually try. And I bought him a nice bike. So I might want to think about doing it. But yes, I did launch my community. I just started, and I'm so excited that I have my my community because I feel like it's a place to have everything in one spot, which I really like, because I feel like when you're on social media, there's so much great stuff out there, but it's everywhere. And sometimes I can't even remember who the person was. And I've bought so many courses. And the only one that I really remembered was Michelle, because she took me to her community. And I was like, whoa, this is cool. Because most of the time it's just like a stand store, or they have some type of a, like a store type of thing. And then if you forget who they are, you're done. You can't even remember. You're like, I don't even know who I bought the thing that I bought from. But with Michelle, there's a community, there's daily interaction, there's live people, it's real, there's no scammers, there's people managing the community, which I love, because so many people will be like, hey, is this the real person? Because on TikTok, you can have 10 different Michelles. What they do, they have so many Michelles out there. So poor people, they're like, who do I buy from? But at least in the community, it's real, it's legit, that there's somebody there, there's a safe place to go. And she's always bringing in new value to the community, just like starting a community. Who would have thought that I would be starting a community? I didn't think that I would do that. And now I have one, and I'm really excited about it, because I feel like the people that are my perfect customers have all been asking me those questions, like, hey, we're getting kind of worried. How do we retire? And so what do we do? And I thought, you know what, let's build this community where they can learn to build an online income. And then I'm going to bring in experts to help them learn to retire well. So that's my goal. I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial planner, but I know a lot of financial people that my husband and I reached out to. And once we did, it really, like, a light went on, and we were like, wow, how much do we need? And with the program that I got with Michelle, I'm able to make that money on a monthly basis and use that to put it towards retiring well. So I could ride a bike with Tasha one day. I'm going to ride a bike with you, girl. And I'm going to the lake house. So yeah, so it's just been amazing. And it opened up my mind to things that I never thought in a million years, like I would even start a community, but I did. And we had our first call last week, and we had some people in there. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And the cool part is you can take these guests, right? And if they have an affiliate for something, then you can add a bunch of affiliate incomes inside your community just because you gave them.
I love that, because one of the gals in your community, she's an organizer. She said she does a lot of organization type stuff. And somebody in my community asked about that. And so I thought, oh, I don't remember who she is. So I'm going to go in our community and ask, who does that. But I was like, wow, that would be great to bring somebody like that in just to speak. Right. And so I'm meeting a lot of really great people and people with different value that they can bring into my community and that eventually I can bring into their community. So I'm pretty excited about it, Michelle. And I just want to thank you for the opportunity. It's been so cool. It's my retire well blueprint.
I
So
love that. And isn't it fun to be able to have fun?
it's fun. Yeah, we're going to learn TikTok this weekend. So we're just going to do basics because there's so many people that don't even just know the basics. And I at least know the basics. So I was like, okay, we're doing it. So yeah, so it's going to be really exciting. So I'm excited about it. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me.
Thank you for sharing. And now, real quick, you guys, I want to have Amy come and share because she went from two jobs, launching into the digital space, creating her own community, and now she's a coach, she's a mentor, she has reoccurring income. She's been able to achieve it all while she is loving her life with her family.
Because I had a great mentor. I purchased from Michelle, you guys, 21 months ago, and it's been so amazing. And gosh, just plug in, listen, learn, do all the things, right? But really, what I wanted to say about the community, I started coaching a year ago, and I just started implementing things slowly so that I could get better at them. And for that whole year of coaching, I was listening to what people needed and what people wanted. So I made the decision, 1 year anniversary of coaching, I was going to open my own community. But if you don't know how to do these things and you don't have a place to ask questions, then you really kind of feel lost. And I'm like, I want to open my community, but I feel like I don't have enough information to do it, right? So Michelle started Digital Growth Community Builders. And I was like, yes, perfect timing, because that was my 1 year of coaching anniversary. So it just slid in there perfectly. But really, what I want to say to all of you considering this, you have a superpower. You have something inside of you besides just being an online business owner, right? You can help so many people in so many different ways. What is your superpower? What are you good at? What would you like to help other people do? And that's what you base your community around, right? Mm-hmm. So when I launched my community, it's called What's Next? Because that is something we often ask. What's next, right? We start with the 4 digital products, and then what? What's next? So then I said, I know people want to learn how to add additional revenue streams. That's how my What's Next community started. And with the help of Michelle's community builders, I was able to launch my own community. But here's the really cool thing, you guys. I was literally doing everything separate in my businesses, right? And it was really hard to keep track of the legacy builder, keep track of the coaching, keep track of my groups. Oh, it was a lot of work for me until I opened my community. And now I have everything in one spot. And I get to show up every day in there, and I get to love on people and say, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to show you, I'm going to help you to add those additional income streams. I'm up to 17 income streams now, you guys. 17. And I didn't even know how to record a TikTok video 21 months ago. I mean, let's get real here, right? I'm still not tech savvy. I am so basic, but I know what I can help people with. And you have that capability too inside of you. You have that special something that can help other people. And that's what creating a community is about. Share your knowledge. Help other people, help them grow, because that's what I want to do. I love to see the people that I've helped along the way be successful and make money and add additional income streams. That makes me happy too. We all win. And that's what it's about. I win, you win, we all win. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you. And I'm so proud of you. It's been such a fun journey to watch. And you are just so coachable and you're such a forward thinker, right?
Always. Yeah.
You knew
Yep.
what could happen if you didn't quit, and you knew how you could just continue to help more people. So
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely. Thank you.
love it, love it, love it. I do want to share something with you guys because one of the questions I'm seeing in the chat is, what if I haven't got any customers yet? You guys, that's why you build your community. And then what you need to do is, if you're struggling using social media, you need to build a community and you need to go through my outreach training. I show you how to not use social media and how to do an outreach. It's an outreach strategy. It's 4 different outreach strategies. And I show you how you can do it in 30 minutes a day. Like literally do the outreach strategy in 30 minutes a day. And so there's a training inside the program that teaches you how to do that. Because what you do is you still want to use social media, right? But then you build your email list, but then you get them inside your community. But this outreach strategy, they go to your community. That's what I teach that. This has nothing to do with, am I making money or not making money? This has to do with where, like the forward thinker. Like I said, Amy's so good at that. She's a forward thinker. Like, where do you want to be? It's not where you are now, it's where you wanted to be. When I launched my community in November of 2022, I didn't have somebody like me helping me. I just was like, I'll figure it out. I can't even imagine. I probably, if I had a mentor like me that guided me through this, I probably would have made 10 million in the last 2 years instead of just 5. Mentoring is everything. Guidance is everything, right? And that's why it's so important. I love what Tasha said. If you won't even invest in you, why do you expect other people to invest in you? But that's what I love about this strategy, because that outreach strategy is everything. I do it for 30 minutes every day, and it grows between my community and my customer base 30 to 40 a day. A day. I don't even need to go on social media. That's why I don't even have to go live every day anymore, because I'm getting so many from that. And they're my perfect customers. That is what I absolutely love. It's all about working smarter and not working harder and having fun and enjoying it. So I just want to thank you guys so much for being here. And I love this, but I have a question. Okay, what is your question? You can type it in the chat real quick and I can answer that for you. Yeah. Yeah, I can answer that for you. Yeah, I would love to answer that for you. So awesome. So thank you guys for being here. I'm proud of you. I want you to see more in 2025, and I want you to build that income while you feel alive in 2025. And I want you to build that impact in the lives that you can impact. I'm looking to see that. Oh, yes, I feel better. You guys, starting a community has nothing to do with your income streams. It has everything to do with what do you want? Do you want to grow a bigger following? Do you want to compress time? And here's what I mean by compressed time, because the average person needs to see a lot of exposures of you before they buy. So if you're just posting a 1-minute TikTok video a day, they're going to have to see like days and days and days worth before they want to even get in your email. But if you can have that community, you can compress time. Somebody can get inside your community and literally go from, oh my goodness, where's this person been my whole entire life, and wanting to buy from you because they want to get that transformation with you. That's the power of community. It's absolutely the power of community. Yes. Yeah. So you guys, all you need to do is go here to get started, because everybody that invited you used their affiliate link, so they will still get the credit. I love how we set it up that way. So it's right there. Or if you did have somebody invite you, get back with them. They can also give you that link as well. So thank you guys so much. The ones that have got started today, I'm excited. You'll seeing a post inside the community. We're going to do a launch call tomorrow. I'm going to help you launch your community and just answer any questions that you have. Thank you guys so much, and have an awesome day. Bye guys. And thanks Amy for sharing, Tasha. Elisa, Celine, you guys are awesome. And it's so fun. I've never had so much fun in my entire life. Like, I'm like, pinch